everybody. So the first episode of Cycle 22 of America's Next Top Model just came on. I'm a little nostalgic because I really miss all my family from Cycle 21, but I'm so excited for this cycle. It's a really awesome cast, and I am going to be recapping all of the episodes just like I did last year, but for this year, I'm gonna have all of the contestants, hopefully all of them, be a part of my recaps and have one new person every single week. This week I have Delaney and we are going to recap the episode together. So let's call her and let's start this recap of episode number 1 of America's Next Top Model Cycle 22. Can't believe it's 22.
Good.
Hello, Delaney.
Hello.
You looked so good last night.
Oh, thanks.
Did you watch it with your family?
I did. I ended up watching it with a bunch of my family, actually.
Oh, good.
So awkward. I know.
That's
I was
so
like, please, come on. Like, please don't put anything nitty gritty in here. Let's just be very general.
Let's just watch this.
Let's just, pretend I'm not here.
Gosh, no, I remember when I watched my episode, there was like 100 people. We went to my mom's dance studio, and it was all her like little dancer kids. We were watching it, and I was like, okay, this is so weird that you're watching me on TV.
I got a little jittery, like, oh, I missed them. Even the drama. Like, that was so funny.
Even the drama. God, oh my gosh. I do not miss the drama.
Y'all had a lot of drama.
We did. Oh God, we did. The whole time.
I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm going to Skype with this kid who, just needs to, breed children. He's just flawless. She was like, Delaney, that's weird.
Oh my God, stop. How funny. So, tell everybody your name, how old you are, and where you're from.
I'm Delanie Dischert, and I'm 21 years old. Actually, I'm 22 now.
When was your birthday?
Cycle 22, July 8th.
Oh, yay.
That's so weird. This thing. I'm saying, I'm Delaney and I'm 22, and I'm from Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh my gosh, my birthday's tomorrow.
We have to have a Skype party for you.
25.
Oh, happy birthday. You're the best looking 25-year-old.
Thanks. How did you get on America's Next Top Model? How was that process for you?
It was crazy. At first I thought it was a scam. I hashtagged a few of my pictures really late in the game. Not too short, not too tall, because I saw the casting hashtag. And Raphael ended up being my wrangler, and he direct messaged me and was like, fill out this submission online, get your application in, and then start your audition video. And he really walked me through everything and helped me because I had no idea how to make a video at all. So after the 80-page contract and all, he gave me another call saying, you're a semi-finalist, you're coming to California. I was like, get out of here. I was like, stop playing with me. So it was crazy.
That's so great. So you were found on Instagram pretty much.
Yeah, social media.
I feel like for your season, most of you were on Instagram.
I think almost all of us in the top 14 were wrangled off Instagram.
That's crazy. That is so crazy to me.
I think Big Joe went to a couple of
calls. That's what he said. He was like, I went to all of them. I spent my last $1,000 on going to all the open calls.
That's Big Joe. He's like, I deserve this.
Flip the hair. Who is your favorite past contestant of America's Next Top Model? And you don't have to say me. But don't worry about it.
Obviously, no, that's serious. You were my favorite. You're the most beautiful man ever. We're all obsessed with you.
Oh, thanks.
But but back when I first started watching it, I remember being infatuated with Carrie D because she had that just classic beauty, and she seemed so cool. So I think Carrie D was probably my first crush.
Oh, I love Carrie D. I love everyone. I've been obsessed with this show for so long.
Seeing Naima and Jade, I was like, no, this is not real.
You're just stand by there. Whoa, God.
I was like, you look just like you do on TV. That's awesome.
I know. When I was at the party, Lisa D'Amato comes up to me and she's like, oh my gosh, hi best friend, what's up? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Fangirling over her.
Yeah. We had a moment too. She is so bubbly. And
she's
I was
so
like,
fun.
You're not actually talking to me. Like,
were you nervous about being a part of the show or the whole casting process? Were you nervous?
absolutely. I think I was nervous about, being part of the cast because you have to get along with 13 other people if you make the top 14 and actually stay with them and live with them. And I never had a roommate once. So I kind of was stuck in my ways, wanted to do my own thing and not have to share a bathroom with this many people.
Bathrooms with no doors and they can video you when you pee.
I know. I was like, are you actually listening to us when we go to the bathroom? This is uncomfortable.
Please don't listen to me go to the bathroom.
Like, sorry. I ate a lot of Mexican that day. Like, we're all like, this is so awkward. We're girls. We're not supposed to poop. And now all the guys know. Like,
now you're going to have to hear it.
Yeah, now we have to. There's curtains on the door.
I know. Oh my gosh, I know. So, let's just dive right into this episode. So, the first thing that y'all did was you met all the girls. How was it like meeting all of the girls for the first time?
Oh my gosh, we were so excited to finally be able to talk to each other and, like, find out where we're from and, like, conversate and see who's going to click and who's not and who might bump heads. So, it was like a rush. And then as soon as we met the girls, honestly, we walked outside and saw all the guys on the double-decker bus.
Oh, really? So it was like immediate.
And hollering, and it was just like, my heart was pounding. I was like, oh my God.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
Yeah, I was just like, I hope they're okay. Like, the guys seem crazy right now.
How funny.
We're going into like a jungle of men.
Men. When you first met all the girls, who was the one person that you thought stood out the most as your competition?
I have to say, initially, I looked at Ashley's bone structure, and I was like, I'm done with you. Like, can I please be that naturally contoured?
Oh my gosh, I know.
Even when she's crying, it looks like she's sculpted.
Like, boom. Oh my gosh, when I saw all of the girls come out for the first time, I was like, okay, I love Ashley so much. I love her hair, and I love her bone structure. And then when she starts talking, you're like, I love this girl.
I am so in love with Ashley. Like, I have to say, day one, they were like, who's your favorite face, Ashley?
But really, though, she's beautiful.
It's unreal. Like, she's so unique, too.
When you were looking up at the guys, who do you think, like, who caught your eye right from the beginning?
Actually, one of the guys that first caught my eyes, his name was James. And he
James Boyd?
James Boyd, yeah.
I love James!
Yeah, and I was like, I kept getting his name wrong, and I thought I was getting him and Mikey mixed up, and I was like, is it Mikey or James? But James, he looked like Liam Hemsworth.
Yes. Whenever you met the guys on the bus, how was that meeting the guys for the first time?
Oh my gosh, well, just as I expected, they sounded crazy, and they were crazy. Like, right away, they were just so intense. It was like, can I even get a word in? Like, it was very overwhelming, but I have to say Dustin was one of the first people to really talk to me, and we became really close and good friends, but he was very complimentary to all the girls. He loves ladies.
Dustin is like that Southern charm gentleman. Like, on the whole episode, he just had like this cute little 18-year-old high school boy attitude. I mean, he was a standout for me on the first episode, but one thing that I noticed about the guys is that they are super cocky.
Yeah.
Like, the first episode, everybody was like, yeah, I'm beautiful and I know it. And I'm like, what?
That's true. I mean, even, like, I wasn't expecting Stefano to say it, but that's my boy. And he was like, I know I'm attractive, but, like, I'm not cocky.
And I was just like, what? That's, like, the biggest oxymoron I've ever heard.
There was, like, there's so, and then Brian, of course.
Oh, yeah. He was like, I can get any girl that I want. And I'm like, listen. What?
Not
No.
after saying that. Like,
The first photo shoot with Yusai on the bus, like, how was that for you?
Oh my God, to be honest, it was so intense. Right away, he was giving me shit. He's like, move those legs. You have those legs for a reason. Like, he wanted me to literally just be straddling my legs out all the time so that I could show them off. And I'm very, like, I want to be, like, commercial, like, and, like, sweet. And I make angles, but he was, like, already correcting me. I think we got, like, 10 frames.
Oh, wow.
So he made me kind of feel like I wasn't working it, and then he loved my photo, luckily. I wish they showed it on the show, actually. I liked my photo.
Oh, I want to see it. I remember I was like, oh my gosh, Delaney looks beautiful. You just looked like regal with the hair. I saw the hair flowing back. Ugh.
I was like, this is great. I was like one of the last people to go, so we were losing light, and he was like, the sun's going down. You have like less than everybody else. You need to work this. And I was like, oh no.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, here I go.
When you were watching everybody's photo shoot, there were a couple that stood out to me just from the show, but who did you see as your competition from that point forward?
Oh, Mame, for sure. Mame, she knows. I mean, she is just
she
like
knows
incredible.
things.
She knows she looks good.
Well, the two that stood out to me were Niall.
Oh yeah.
When I was watching like his clip of him doing the photo show, I was like, he is a natural. Like he literally just knew what to do, and I was like, he can't even hear what he's saying, and he's doing it. And I was so impressed, and he looked amazing. And his photo that popped up, I was like, whoa,
Right.
Niall, whoa.
People were saying the same thing to me. They were like, well, how isn't it hard for him because he can't hear, like you said, directing him, he has to look over at Ramon, if anything, to get translation. But he is really good because he's not just your stereotypical, like, man posing. He gets, like, he does almost, like, womanly poses and makes them, like,
Masculine. Yeah, no. I was like, dude, you have that. You have something that's, like, super powerful. No, I love him. And then my other favorite from the girls, like earlier, Ashley. Her photo was so good.
That jaw, though.
Yeah, she's tucked to the side, and I'm like, ooh, she's giving it to me. I loved it. I was just like, no, I'm done. So we already know who the top 14 are. So out of the top 14, who did you see automatically was struggling with the photo shoot with Yusai? Because for me, watching Devin's little clip, he was like turbo speed, like going all over the place, and I was like, okay, just calm down a little bit. You're gonna be fine. Like after the click, then you move. Click and then move. Don't just move the whole time. He was the one person that I was like, okay, you look great, so calm down.
Yeah, no, I noticed the same thing, to be honest. Like, he is great with kind of like timing out his clicks when we have time and when he gets warmed up to the photographer. But with this specific photo shoot, it was so quick that I feel like he just wanted to make sure that he was giving variety in those 10 little frames.
Yeah.
But he was moving too quickly that it was almost like a motion picture.
Yeah. And then the one person who surprised me the most was Courtney.
Oh my gosh. Courtney,
whenever she what?
Pictures.
It was foreign to me because when she came out, she's like, oh, she's so small, and she like Kelly said, she's like a freak. Like she doesn't look normal. And when she took her picture, my whole family was sitting in the living room. We were all watching it, and then her picture popped up, and everybody goes, whoa, where did that come from? I was so surprised that she took such an amazing picture.
Funny story, actually. Like, when Courtney was about to go up, I kind of felt like she was so awkward that she was going to have trouble. And I was like, make sure you're making angles with your body because you're so thin and stuff. And I was giving her pointers. She goes up there, and I'm like, why did I help this girl? She's doing it. I'm like, so mad. I'm like, I should have told her to stand still. Like,
don't move.
Years.
How was that runway experience on Hollywood Boulevard?
Honestly, it was like so amazing. Amazing. Like, we had no idea what was going on. We heard the rumbling. We knew then that we saw the catwalk. We saw them all come out. And then we had to go back in the bus. We had no idea we were going to be bombarded on the runway like that. So once they, like, jumped up on the stage, I honestly don't know how I kept a straight face, and I just kept going. It was like Stefano and I honestly were, like, so in sync, too, the whole time. I was so worried.
Yeah.
It was so weird. I was like, how did we not walk, like, past each other or anything? We were, like, stayed in line. It was perfect.
It was you and Stefano, and then Mame and Justin. Those are my top 4 on the runway. I was like, y'all had, like, this strong presence. Like, you couldn't help but look at you.
Thank you. No, I totally agree. I feel like Justin, Mame kills the runway. I mean, she is like slay.
What doesn't she kill, really, though?
She is like everything. And then Justin just has this like swag, and he's just like calming. It's so strange. Like, I've never said that about anybody, but Justin is just like, he just feels everything he's doing. He's like, all right, I'm feeling this.
I'm good.
Like,
I'm feeling it. I wish I could be as cool as you.
I wish I wasn't this awkward. Like,
The next thing y'all do is you go to meet the judges for the first time. How was that? Were you like freaking out as bad as I was when I met the judges?
oh my God. Like, worse probably, because I was like, everything Tyra said, I was just like, yep, yeah, you're right. You're so right.
Yeah.
I love you, and you're right. So I was like, I need to actually show her my personality next time, because everything she said about my picture was pretty sweet. She talked about my nose being different. She talked about stuff like that, but everything she said, I was just like, yeah, And I feel like
Thank
she
you.
wants
Okay,
to
thank you.
I'm like, okay, Tyra, I love you. You're beautiful. I was nervous to see what Kelly and Jay would say, and they were so nice to me about it. Like, Kelly asked my name as soon as I walked back on the bus, and she was like, I could see you, like, doing runways all over. She was like, you were so great.
But you really were. You were so good. It looked so amazing.
But I was like, what? Kelly? Like, you're not cutting me up?
Kelly likes me?
My life's made. Done.
Whenever Kelly gives you a compliment, it's like, I feel amazing about myself.
I know. No, that is, I feel like that's what's good about her.
Yeah. Her compliments, you know they have, like, a purpose, and she means it. Because she never gives compliments, ever.
Like, I went in very, like, I want them to take me seriously. I want them to, like, see me be, like, as a model and not as just, like, a personality. But then I was like, man, I wish I did show more of my personality and, like, my talent, because I am a singer. But, it was honestly really interesting. I was like, oh, look how cute. Like, Ava, she was so, like,
She was
silly.
so, like,
Wee!
I know. And I was like, this girl, she is fun.
She is full of energy. And then, like, of course, Devin, I was like, whoa.
He literally is just like, la, 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 the whole time. And I'm like, whoa, he has so much energy. I mean, she was the first one out, and I think she made a really strong impression with the judges. I'm a huge fan of Lacey. The drama with Bayo or Bejo? Bejo and his crown and how it broke. I was just like, listen, it's probably like $2, like Niall said, and if it broke, then it's probably not that expensive. And I was like, you're getting mad about a crown.
It was so funny, honestly, because Bejo became, like, one of my best friends, and he scared me at that moment, because he went 0 to 100 in no time at all. We were all like, this is, like, the sweetest, nicest kid. He's giving everyone compliments. And then all of a sudden you cross him and you're like, okay, that's not the kid to get on his best time.
No, I was just like, where's this coming from? Yeah, I was going to talk about Ashley. Her story and just her as a person, when she walked out and started, like, sharing everything, and I've met her a couple times, it's just like, I love you so much more. Like, she is like, I was watching the TV and I tweeted at her and I was like, I'm so inspired by you and your story and just everything about you. You're beautiful and just way better of a person than I could ever be.
Oh my God. I can't say enough good about that girl. Like, we hit it off from day one, and I really think we're going to be friends forever. I learned all this about her kind of, like, one-on-one rather than, like, everyone finding out.
Yeah.
And she's so strong. This was, like, really her first time opening up to the world, and, like, she did it.
The other person that really surprised me was Stefano in his interview. I was like, whoa, dude, you're so cocky and, like, have all these opinions. And I'm like, calm down.
I was so happy that I was on his good side at that point, like, because he was like, Hadassah and Delaney, I like you. Screw the rest of you.
But when he called out Alexa for her fake boobs, I was like, that is not, you can't not do that to a woman who, like, you don't know her past if she is self-conscious about anything. Like, you can't do that. And that rubbed me the wrong way about him, but I mean, Alexa's boobs are huge. Okay, after interviews, they went straight to the house and all the balls. And how were you feeling when you saw the foam pit and they were like, your ball's in here? How were you feeling?
I was freaking out because, you know, that's like a big cut. Like 22, it was, 30-something to 22. I was just praying that I made enough of an impression. And I knew I stood out a little bit being one of the tallest.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10" and a half.
Okay.
So it's like Mame and I that are the real tall girls. And I was hoping that they would like see me as different because of that. I couldn't find my ball anywhere. Someone actually found mine and threw it to me, and I was like, yes!
Thank you, Jesus.
We step onto these stairs and melt. That was nice. Like, it was really nice to get the ball. And then right away, we're all like having anxiety all over again because we're like, okay, we made it this far. Now we know there's another cut coming, and our hearts are already like being toyed with.
It's an emotional roller coaster, and I think the casting week was one of the hardest points of the competition. Is just like the whole time you're on edge, you have anxiety the whole week. It was just a lot to handle for anyone. But you're in the top 22 now.
I know. It was so exciting. Now you know who's moving into the house, and here's the house. Like, we're here, so go inside and check it out. And, you know, it's like a camera battle. So I was, like, already getting so annoyed with people stepping in front of me and things. I was like, this needs to cut down even more, like, as soon as possible because I need these people out of my face.
It's my turn.
Like, please, I need to breathe.
What can we expect from Delaney on the next episode and into the future of the cycle? Are you excited for everybody to see your experience?
Oh, yeah, I definitely am excited. You know, I think that I really stayed true to who I am. I really got along with almost everybody. You know, I had, like, my moments with certain people, but I wanted to make sure that I was always the accepting person that I know I am in real life. You know, like, being bullied so badly growing up, I never wanted to make anybody feel like that person. So I knew I would be like the defender almost. Like, if there was someone being picked on, I know I would be there like, no, this doesn't like work for me. So I'm pretty happy with how everything went.
Awesome. I'm literally, when I tweeted my top 4 that I love, and it was Niall, Lacey, Mame, and you. And I was like, these are my 4 that I love so much. I love their personalities. I love everything about them. So I'm super excited to watch you.
That is so amazing. Like, I love them all too. Like, they're inspiring to me now, even though they're my friends. Like, it's so cool to have friends that actually like push you to do more.
Oh, yeah. But thanks for talking with me today.
Oh my gosh, thank you for talking to me. It was so good to see your handsome face again.
Thanks. Yay, I can't wait to see you again. I hope it's not too long, but thanks for talking with me.
I have some cute selfies with you, so I'll have to send them.
Oh gosh, send them to me.
You and your attractive, beautiful boyfriend. Oh my gosh, you guys are the most attractive couple ever.
Thank you. Bye, Delaney. Thanks for watching this video. I'm going to be doing recaps of all the Top Model episodes, so make sure you subscribe so you can see all of those, and make sure you watch America's Next Top Model on Wednesdays, 8/7 Central, for a whole new cycle. I love all of them, and it's going to be really awesome, so you should definitely watch. But next week I'll have a whole new guest, and we'll find out who the top 14 are finally. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello everybody, I am here with Lacey Claire Rogers.
Hiya!
And the cast for Cycle 22 was just announced yesterday, today, whenever. You're going to be on the new cycle, America's Next Top Model.
I am. I'm on Cycle 22 of America's Next Top Model, and my name is Lacey.
Hey, I'm Angeline, Buffalo, New York. I'm back, Cycle 14. Let's go.
I've been to a couple agencies and they said I was too short. I'm for Jesus Christ.
I got married at 18 and divorced at 18. I regret it, but it's made me who I am today.